Hi everyone, this is Lynna, and I'm kind of stuck in traffic, so I had a few minutes, but just wanted to tell you guys that I'm really sorry for disappointing you guys with what, has transpired in the last, few days. I was tired in my hotel room on a Saturday, and I was just taking pictures and stuff and just relaxing. And yeah, I did get on a dating site, and you probably think, oh gosh, Lynna, what are you doing? Well, I do too. I think, what am I doing? But there's a lot of things that I think, what am I doing? It's a tough life, being trans. And it's even tougher being a parent and a trans person that's divorcing. And then on top of that, I get this relationship that that Jenny and I had, and it just adds to more of the confusion, honestly. She wanted more of me, and rightfully so, because she's a wonderful, caring, kind woman, and I wanted to to be loved too. I'm coming off of a 16-year marriage, and it's devastating what has happened. And I was attracted to Jenny Taylor, for obviously reasons that probably shouldn't have been, because I tried to play the whole, oh yeah, I must be gay thing, and stuff. And I announced it on my Facebook page that I was gay back on January 1st. And I was wrestling with that, and I thought, well, I need to just come full circle and just face the facts that I'm gay. And well, months later I realized that I'm really not gay necessarily. I absolutely love men, and I have been attracted to men. So, but you guys are thinking, oh gosh, Lynna is just so unstable. Look at her posting bikini pics on her Facebook page. What in the world? Well, yeah, I guess it's bad, but truly it was just me realizing that, back in April of 2013, I looked nothing like I do now. And it was just a realization that, wow, I could possibly fit in a bikini. And, I probably didn't use the best judgment in putting that up there. I probably shouldn't have put it up there. But it's tough. It's tough. And I did want to apologize to you guys for letting you down and for making you question me and all that. And then getting on the Meet Me site, we as trans women like the validation And I posted some pictures. I've been on there before. I mean, I was on there last year. I mean, it's nothing like I haven't done before. But I mean, I got a lot of attention from a lot of men, and it was a way for me to gauge my my transition, and I do realize that I didn't think that was gonna hurt someone who really loved me, and loved me more than I ever did love her. It's sad to admit it, but my love for Jenny was limited, and her love for me was unlimited. And I don't know, a good friend of mine said that gender programs highly discourage trans relationships, from trans people having relationships with one another, because it's really difficult. When you're in the middle of a transition, and they're in the middle of a transition, and you're just all over the map. I mean, I'm like a little kid right now. I'm just like I'm like in puberty, and I'm just all over the map at this point. And emotionally, I'm just all over the map. So I do apologize to you guys for hurting feelings and disillusioning people and making people feel like, oh my gosh, Lynna just used Jenny and stuff. And honestly, I didn't. It may come across like that to you guys, but back in December and January, Jenny was at a really, really low spot, and I just felt like I needed to come down there and get her. I mean, I didn't really feel like, oh God, this is the one, and all that. Because Jenny would always tell me, hey, you need to try coffee. It's really, you might like it, and I was like, oh no, even back then I had been, talking to a guy for like a month before I met Jenny. And Jenny realizes this. She remembers that, she was like, oh yeah, I've seen it before. You'll figure it out, and you'll realize that these guys are empty and all that. And I was like, yeah. So then I was like, well, what better person would there be to understand a trans person than a trans person themselves? And I thought, I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give this a whirl. I'm going to see how this fits, how this works out. And so I jumped in. I went down to Florida. We met. I just loved Jenny, and loved the idea of what we were going to do, and the videos we were going to make, and all that stuff. And we started doing that, and then transition just kept on happening, and I remember wanting to break up with Jenny, earlier, and then we tried. I mean, I apologized, and then we tried again. Then I broke up with her again, then I apologized, and we tried again. And, and then this time it was just like, no, we're done. We're done. And I think it's really it's my fault, because Jenny just is a super duper human being, but we're so very different. I mean, we complement each other when we talk and stuff, but she's on a totally different wavelength than I am, and I'm apparently on my own wavelength or something. I don't know, but I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what I want these days, I need gender counseling to sort through all these things. I definitely don't need to be in any kind of relationship. I need to concentrate on my children, because all the stuff that I've done is basically kind of alienated me from my kids, and I'm being told that in a court of law, all the incriminating stuff that I've done, the relationship with Jenny, the stuff we've talked about, the Meet Me site, all that stuff is just going to come and haunt me, and could very well take away the children from me, and I would lose custody of even ever seeing my kids. And I don't want that to happen, but it's a very real possibility now that I've been doing this type thing for months. I mean, months. So there's no hiding anything anymore. I can't, I gotta delete all my pictures. I gotta delete all those videos that I did. I mean, I did them, I did them. And there's certain things that I regret, certain things that I don't. But, I'm just human, and you might think I'm a jerk. You might think, oh, why'd you hurt Jenny? And you're right, I did hurt Jenny, and you're right, I was in the wrong. But there's no excuse, and I know that. And all of Jenny's friends, or all of the people that I've met through Jenny, are probably offended with me, and it's like, how dare you hurt our little Jenny, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I was attracted to Jenny, in a way that attracted me to the male part of her. And I know it's terrible to admit, but that's just the truth for me, and the reality that I live with is that, is that very thing. So it doesn't excuse me at all, and I have been an absolute ass, but I am just so terribly confused at this point in my life, and everything's just going haywire. I don't know where I'm going to be in the future. I don't know where I'm going to work. I don't know what I'm going to do. All this traveling I've done, is for a season, and then the work goes away, and then I have a whole summer to look at where there's really nothing in the plans other than this baseball thing, which, although you guys think it looks like a really cool gig, it really doesn't pay anything. I mean, I make more money. I lose money going up there because I pay for my parking, I pay for gas, I pay for a hotel if it's multiple days. I pay, and it's cool. I mean, it's great, high profile job, but it doesn't get the job done. So I need to find something, and Jenny needs to find something, and it's better if we're not together, because we're just different people, and I'm obviously attracted to men. So Again, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt people that I love and that you love. And I really don't have an excuse. I should have known better. So, anyway, I just had to say something.